My name is Rebecca Blount, so I'll get to the point. I am single. Thank you. I think I have a very supportive family. One's right there. But I have a very supportive family for being single because they tend to remind me every day that I'm single. But you know, a typical conversation with my father, literally, this was yesterday, went like this. Hi, this is John. Can I help? Hey, Dad. How are you? Becca Bones, my baby girl. Have you met that special someone yet? Are you married and not telling me? Hey, and where are my grandbabies? Hey, I'm good, Dad. I'm actually the exact same as I was yesterday when you talked to me. But how are you? Oh, you know me, just sitting here alone, waiting for some grandbabies. He's completely serious. But it's not like I haven't tried. I do admit I am just a little awkward when it comes to that stuff. I went to Spain recently, and I was literally on the dance floor, and a gentleman, beautiful man, came up to me. And I don't speak the language, but my mom is a Spanish teacher, so I think I can speak the language. And so he asked me my name, and I said, Hola. Me llamo es Rebecca. No habla español. Me comprehendo un poco. Mi madre es un profesora de español. Para mí, no. It was like right at that point that I got a look of horror. I've known that look a lot. And he turned to me and was just basically like, I'm sorry, my English not very good. And just turned. He didn't leave. He was still there. He just turned. You know, it's not, I don't think it's just me. I mean, I've been to Ireland and I met the perfect man. We had 2 days together, which 2 days really equals 3 years of marriage in my life. And, you know, but the problem was I found out he was taken. Immediately after I slept with him. Basically, I looked up and said, what are you thinking? And he looked back at me and went, oh God, what did I just do? You just shared a magical moment with your one and only one. I just didn't want any regrets. So basically, I only date American guys. But I do have to say, it's not been that much better. I've been recently online dating for the last 5 years, and I really think I've hit my stride. The very first 100% match I ever got had one picture. It was a little fuzzy, but I didn't care. I was like, 100%? 39.95 tells me 100%, I'm so going on this date. So I set up a bowling date immediately. I didn't need to talk to the guy. I knew it. It was 100%. So bowling for me is actually like a rite of passage. I randomly happen to be an amazing bowler. So when I kick a guy's ass at bowling, you really get to see what happens when they crumble. You know, and I'm a very competitive person, but you know, I give a little bit of grace to it, and I have fun. So I was outside the bowling alley early, and those of you who know me, that's the first. And I was standing out there, and a car pulls up and pulls straight into the handicap spot. I'm like, oh, you know, and I just pretended not to look when I was staring. And guy gets out of the car, and I notice he has a scar from the top of his head down to the bottom of his chin. His hand, well, you can't really call it a hand because it was missing and burned. His leg was turned out as he got his cane and came towards me. At that point, I was like, should I help him across the road so my date doesn't run him down? And that's when I found out that was my date. And he said, are you Rebecca? Yes. Yes, I am. And two things came to my head. The first one was, bowling? What the fuck is this guy? I said, let's go bowling. I mean, I could have gotten coffee. I didn't have, like, an issue with that. But, the second thing I thought of was, honestly, this is going to be a really easy win. There's no challenge here. So, you know, we go inside, he gets his shoe. I get my shoes. And we proceed to the lane. When I get there, we start our 2-hour game of bowling. So, I wanted to clear the air right away, and I asked him the best I could as to what the hell happened to him. And I said, what? And he never told me. So we had 2 hours of small talk where you know exactly what was going through my mind. But I do have to admit, the game kind of looked like this. I would get up and strike. Yes. Sit back down, and then Aaron would get up. Oh God, he's going to get the ball? No, he's got the ball. Okay, he's heading towards the lane. Is he going to throw it? Is he going to throw it? Is he going to throw it? God, is he going to throw it? He throws it. Grrr. Awesome. But I do have to admit, it was a really good win. It was like 174 to 36. Hey man, he got 36. But, you know, I did what anybody would do in that situation, and I phoned a friend. I used a lifeline. And he met me in the back room, and basically, you know when something's really bad when you have somebody there that you know that can confirm it. And when I walked in, he was playing darts, and he saw me enter, and as he was throwing them, right, he looks over and sees me. What? Dart goes straight past the bartender, grazes the cheek of a waitress, and jams into the wall. Okay, so it wasn't me. Okay, I'm with this. So he got tired, and I assisted him out to the car, and as any good Samaritan would do on a date. And when we got there, he looked at me with his lazy eyes. and he said, I had such a great time with you. Would you like to go out again? And I looked at him and I went, okay, but next time's jet skiing. He did not find that funny. That was not funny. So I said, you know what? Why don't you just text me? Because I didn't think he could. He said, great. Because I'm really looking forward to going out with girls with speech impediments. What? Speech impediments? And then it dawned on me. I thought back through the entire date, and I had been in such shock that the entire time I was not only talking in broken sentences, but falsetto. So he thought I was the one with the problem. And I really think that's why I'm single, because even the handicapped find me special. All right, guys, that's my time.